Hey guys, I would like to talk to you about my betta fish. This is Holo. He's a betta fish, and he's fantastic. In case you aren't aware, Holo is after holographic, and the reason I named him Holo was because he has this iridescence to his scales. And you can't really see it on my phone camera, but he has this iridescence, and I am subscribed and a passionate viewer of Simply Nail Logical. She is a YouTuber who has lots of subscribers, and she makes videos about nails and also other random things, and she really likes holographic stuff, and she kindled my passion for holographic stuff. And well, anyways, so I got this fish and I was obsessed with him. He was so beautiful. For a pet smart betta fish, like, I feel like he is just absolutely freaking gorgeous. And I apologize about the reflection, but there's not much I can do about that with my current setup. So anyway, he just has these beautiful iridescent scales, and his fins are just incredible. And so I named him Holo. Anyway, so Holo is a very happy, kind of spoiled betta fish. Now, he probably could be a bit more spoiled. I have him in a Marine Land 3.5 gallon tank. Those are my really stupid fall decorations, so ignore those. But anyway, I have him in my living room and next to my TV. And anyway, I just love watching this tank, and I just love Holo. Like, he's just absolutely gorgeous. I just can't get enough. This is Holo's dragon. You can get this dragon at PetSmart or Petco. It's actually an air stone dragon. You're supposed to put an air stone in there, and he blows bubbles out of his mouth. But Holo really likes to sleep in there, and I don't think he's gonna do it while we're on the video. But that's his little house, and he lives in there. And my favorite thing is watching him go in here like this and just stick his head out the other end. I mean, it's perfect. And if I mess with that dragon, he gets really upset. Like, when I do water changes and I clean the tank, he just is not okay if I mess with his dragon. Anyway, so I have a couple of plants in here. I have a rock that I collected from my stream. I had some failure. As you can see, there's a plant here that's completely melted back. It is completely useless. I probably need to take it out of there. The substrate in the bottom of the tank is fluval stratum, same as in my other tank. But, you know, honestly, I think every fish keeper should have a betta fish. I absolutely adore my betta fish. I watch him constantly, and that's literally why I put him right next to my TV. Like, I wanted to be able to look at my fish whenever I felt like it. Like, I don't know, it's pretty normal behavior that he's exhibiting right now, but isn't he freaking cute? Like, I can't get enough of him. He's just adorable. I have some plants in there. Unfortunately, I'm a noob at plants, and I don't really know what they're called, but they seem to be doing okay. This one is a floating plant that can be planted, can be floated. I've got it floating right now. I had too much in my other tank, so I just cut some and put it in here. Holo likes to swim all around it on the top, in and out of the curvy leaves. And there he is again. He's just so cute. Like, I can't take it. He's just so cute. Anyway, so he likes to sleep in his dragon. He likes to build bubble nests. As you can see, he always has a bubble nest. And if I had the time, the patience, and the will, I could probably breed him. I think he would be a wonderful father. But that's just a little bit above my skill level. I feed Holo once a day. I feed him 3 to 5 of these bloodworms that I got at the store, omega-1. They're freeze-dried. He doesn't really take anything else. I've tried to feed him a varied diet, but he doesn't really like anything else except for these. Occasionally, I will throw a frozen bloodworm in there that's left over from when I feed my pea puffers. And he loves those, but it's basically the same as this. So he gets 3 to 5 of these guys every day. And he just hangs out in here. I keep his temperature in the tank very warm. I've got a thermometer back here. And right now, we're looking at to be about between 76 and 78 degrees. He seems very happy. When I turn if the heater's off, he gets pretty distraught. He really likes to be warm. I also had to modify the filter output. Let me show you. So as you can see here, I have a sponge. Of course, I'm going to mess up his bubble nest by doing this, but there is a sponge. It cost me about $2 at PetSmart. I cut it with a hole for the filter output, and I put it in the tank. And it just helps to reduce the flow enough to where it doesn't bother him. He doesn't like a heavy flow. I noticed that when the tank was newly set up and I just put him in there, he really couldn't swim very well. And even still, I mean, I've reduced the flow quite dramatically, but he still acts a little bit like the current bothers him when he moves. And I can, it's even being exhibited slightly in this video. I mean, overall, he's a very happy fish. He's my favorite Betta fish I've ever owned. I've owned several, and honestly, when he is gone, I'm going to be extremely sad. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys, I've showed you guys about my pea puffer tank, and I thought I'd show you about my Betta fish named Holo, for simply nailogical, because I know he's not actually holographic. I know that, but iridescent is still pretty cool, especially for a fish. Oh, by the way, I do a water change on this tank once a week, just like I do with my other tanks. Every Saturday, I clean the glass. I change. Now, this tank, I change a lot more than on my other tanks. Usually, I do about a 30% water change. On this tank, I do more like 70%. Because it's such a small tank, and I want my fish to be happy and healthy, and he really is happy and healthy, and he is really full of personality. And honestly, I really truly believe every fish owner should have a Betta fish. I really do. They're not that expensive. They're not very high maintenance, but they are really fun. They're really beautiful, and they're kept in conditions at the fish stores that just warrant, rescuing one. When you see them at the fish store and they're in, half an inch of water that's full of poop and it's discolored, and you see the dead ones on the shelf next to it, it just makes you want to take one home. And so I have Holo, the iridescent betta fish. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. I hope it helped you a little bit. Once again, this is a 3.5 gallon Marineland system. It has a blue light and a white LED light. I just used the white. And this is my Betta fish. And he's the greatest. Thank you all for watching.